I've stood in some of the most breathtaking mosques in the world. Masjid al-Haram in Mecca, Masjid al-Nabawi in Medina, Hassan Thani in Casablanca, Sheikh Zayed in Abu Dhabi, Sultan Ahmed in Istanbul. And every single time, before I could even observe where I saw the same thing. Phones everywhere, during the adhan, during prayer, during sujood. And I remember standing there thinking, is this really what we've become? In this video, we're going to explore why you shouldn't take a photo of the mosque, but let the mosque take a photo of your heart. Assalamu alaikum. There is something deeply wrong when a person travels thousands of miles to stand in one of the holiest places on earth, and the first thing they do is open their camera, not their hands in dua, not their heart in reflection, their camera. I've seen people pose in front of the Qibla and raise their children for the perfect shot mid-salah. Yes, mid-salah. Film themselves in sujood, and I'm not here to judge. Yes, because I understand the impulse. You want to remember the moment, you want to show people where you've been, but here's the question that haunts me. If anybody ever saw the photo, would the visit still have meant something to you? Or were you really just there to prove you were there? These are questions you should ask yourself. And maybe part of the problem is what we've turned mosques into. The Prophet ﷺ warned his companions about over-decorating mosques. Ibn Abbas who reported that the Prophet ﷺ said, I have not been commanded to build lofty mosques. Abdullah ibn Abbas also narrated, you will add on your mosques just as the Jews and Christians add on their places of worship. He said this is a warning, not a compliment. Yet today we build mosques with gold ceilings, marble floors, crystal chandeliers, and Instagram-worthy architecture, and we call it honoring Allah. But who is it really for? The most beloved prayer to Allah is not the one performed in the most beautiful mosque. It is the one performed with the most sincere heart. And here is what nobody talks about. All of this is killing your khushu', that deep focused presence in prayer, where you are truly standing before Allah, where the world disappears, where it's just you and your Lord. How can you have khushu' when the person next to you is adjusting the camera angle, or when your mind is all anchored on how I'm gonna have the best shot out of this mosque? How can you have khushu' when there's tourists walking through mid-prayer? How can you have khushu' in the mosque designed to be photographed rather than to facilitate worship? The architecture competes for your attention. The crowds pull your focus. The phones steal the silence. We have built the most beautiful prisons for our concentration, and we take pride in them. We measure a mosque's success by how many visitors it attracts, how many photos it generates, how many followers its image brings, not by how many hearts it transforms, not by how many tears falls in its sujood, not by how many sins are forgiven within its walls. Astaghfirullah, subhanallah. And this is the deepest plague of all. We have confused the house of Allah with a tourist attraction. We spend billions on the building and almost nothing on what happens inside it. A mosque with marble floors and distracted congregation is worth less in sight of Allah than a simple room with a focused heart. The companions of the Prophet ﷺ prayed in a mosque with a palm trunk and its pillar and a dirt floor. No challenges, no Instagram comments, no architecture afterwards, just sincerity. And that was enough for Allah to accept and to classify them among the best of all people. The next time you visit a mosque, any mosque, before you reach for your phone, pause. Take a pause. Stand there for a moment. Just stand there. Look at where you are. Remember who you are standing in front of. Make two rakah. Make dua. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. Meditate. Let the place do what it was built to do. Connect you to Allah, not to your timeline, not to your camera roll. The most visited mosque in the world means nothing if the heart that enters it leaves just as empty as when it arrived. Don't take a photo of the mosque. Let the mosque take a photo of your heart, and let Allah be the only one who sees it. خير الكلام ما قل ودل. a brief word is enough for the wise. Assalamu alaikum.